Here in Vryheid for the better part of the morning, speaking to some of the community members, speaking to some of his relatives, as well as speaking to one of his good friends. And we've actually found the house where he grew up in Kwabanya. I'm just going to walk out of shot and ask my colleague Ray Mbele behind the camera just to show you. And he was very proud, Unathi, about his upbringing in Kwabanya, a rural area in Vryheid here in KZN, where he spent the better part of his childhood. DJ Warras frequently mentioned that growing up in a truly rural setting grounded him, and he credited the lack of city distractions and the community values of Kwabanya for making him the responsible person he is. But Warwick also remembered his roots, Unathi. He spoke about the upbringing that he had by his grandmother who raised him, and often on his podcast he would speak about his grandmother's influence and described her as a powerhouse, almost like a chief in the community here, saying she was a visionary who installed a borehole and taught the local community how to cultivate vegetables and manage livestock. And I don't know if you can see on your screens right now, if Ray showed you earlier on, that there was actually a patch of land here, and this is where she used to plant vegetables and actually feed the community. And that's the deep respect that he had for his grandmother when he was growing up, and he always said that shaped his character and work ethic. And also speaking to his friend earlier on, Renee, he also mentioned that, you know, Warwick was very, very good at school. He was an intellectual, getting 3 distinctions back in matric. And he was also very, very proud of where he came from. And these are the sentiments that we've gotten on the ground. Now, we did try and speak to some of his relatives who still remain here. Majority of them have relocated to Gauteng. But there has been a consensus, Unathi, with regards to speaking out. There has not yet been an appointment of an official spokesperson for the family. So they're just waiting for that to occur before any of the relatives, his cousins, speak out. But his friends have been speaking out and really reeling the loss with the rest of South Africa, saying that although the rest of South Africa know him as DJ Warras, they know him as Warwick Stock. Unathi.
Right, Jane Paulse, thank you so much for that. Of course, as we continue to get just the reaction and tributes pouring in there for the late DJ Warwick. All right.